Ivy has always protected her daughter from the world, but somehow, somewhere, she has missed the biggest danger of all, Princess Snow herself. The royal heiress is unstable. The fairies can see it in her eyes, the way they change, despise. One moment she is filled with awe, and the next displeasure at the same circumstance. The queen has spent so long trying to hide the dark premonition of her daughter's birth, she cannot see what the others can. Morida, in particular, seems to draw Princess Snow's attention, for all the wrong reasons. And every time, the heiress reinforces her judgment of the noble class. Only Raven seems to be above reproach, and the young woman that follows her around. Her mother aside, the princess is most fond of Marjorie. She's not even a fairy, but still, the heiress is charmed by her company. Seeing this strange dynamic of the younger fairies, Celine has suggested to Queen Ivy not to delay the next Candy Bachelor's ball. No one is expecting Princess Snow to find a male companion at the event, but traditions must be kept. If nothing else, the young Orion hopes to occupy the heiress with agreeable royals and relatives.
Hello everyone, this is Fantasy-esque, and welcome back to The Sims 3 Fairy Amazon Royal Saga with the Verdington Fae Court. Before we begin, I want to say a very special welcome to my channel members. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it immensely. I don't know what was just going on over there, but Raven invited Marjorie over just to have a little bit of a date at the castle, and everyone is literally clambering over each other to get our attention. I don't know what kind of magic this woman has been practicing, but all the fairies, they just want to like talk to Marjorie. We had like Nuala trying to talk to her, Sparrows talking to her, telling her a fairy tale. When she arrived, Morrigan would not leave her alone, and then Morida kept walking around her. So I don't know what's going on. The only sim who really was not entirely happy with Marjorie was Nessie. She's just been wanting to complain to her, and she was trying to berate her ignorance for something, which I don't know. But Nessie's been busy. She's been trying to teach Azalea some of her skills, or as much of her skills as possible while she's still young. Don't be picked up. Let's get Nessie down here to teach Azalea how to walk. We have managed to get that talking done. We've been trying to potty train a little bit, and we want to get kind of the teach how to walk completed before she ages up, which is going to be some point in this episode, probably towards the end. She's got 2 days, so I think we'll be able to fit it in this episode. Yeah, but we want to get all of her skills done to raise a successful, a nice child, someone who's pleasant, unlike our princess who is absolutely snobbish and unstable. So Princess Snow has been satisfied with really no one in her generation. She doesn't pay much attention to Celine, even though Celine adores her, but that doesn't mean Celine is blinded, like Queen Ivy, into thinking that her princess is everything that she had ever hoped for. Nothing's wrong with Snow, nothing at all. The queen can't see that, which really sucks. The only sim, actually everyone except the queen, kind of sees that something is off about the princess. She's not entirely what they had imagined the heiress would be like, or, compared to the queen, she doesn't really seem the monarch material that's gonna look after their kids. So all the other fairies obviously are worried about Snow, because in the next generation, when they're no longer around, when they're no longer in the court, Snow is gonna be, in essence, looking after their children. Right? But if Snow doesn't like any of the nobility, then how the heck is she going to do that? So I think they're all worried for the future of their kids, which I am Okay, we have a party that Callum has thrown, which we want to attend as well. Who did he invite? Who did he invite? He invited Raven. Well, would you look at that? He invited Raven to his party, but you know what? We're going to take everyone. I'm actually going to take everyone to Callum's party, and I don't know if Marjorie's going to come with us. It should be over here. Let's just go with everyone. Except for Nessie. Azalea's gonna get tired pretty soon. Actually, Nessie can go too. She needs a bit of a break anyways. We'll go with Marjorie, Morida, Snow, Ivy, Raven, Celine, everyone. Everyone just let's go to the Verdington stables because Prince Callum is throwing an event and I think we need a bit of a break. We need to go outside. We need to do something. It's gonna be good for everyone to get away from the confines of our castle. So we'll do that. Okay, yeah. Azalea's getting tired, so she'll probably just go and sleep for now, which is all good and fine. So she's gonna take a bit of a rest. And the others hopefully have a good time with each other, especially Princess Snow. Now, in the beginning, you will have seen that Celine was trying to convince the Queen to have a candy bachelor's ball as soon as possible for the princess so that she's distracted with royalty and, you know, is not looking down so much on nobility anymore. And I don't think the Queen took that too well because she seemed to be offended by the fact that, I don't know, she was either offended by the fact that nobody's expecting the princess to find a match or that, you know, the princess needs distracting. There's something wrong with the princess. So she's not happy with Celine, but I think the Queen is going to think about it. So we kind of have that going on in terms of drama within the court itself. So we'll have to see when we can find time for that. For now, though, I think it's fine for us to be able to come here and interact with some of the other Sims, which, to be honest, Callum is really the only royalty we have here, but I think that's fine. Now, Celine. No! Celine is not going to go on a date with you, Kane, because she's courting your brother. Okay, are they running away? She's going inside. Where is Celine going? Celine's also going inside. Maybe they'll find something else to do. Since Raven's here, though, oh, jeez, she's in a terrible, terrible mood. Can you go use the restroom? Is there any food at the party? Is there any food? Oh, well, that's terrible. Callum, what kind of event is this? There's, like, no food for anyone to eat. And everyone's clogging up, like, the front. Yeah, everyone's clogging up the front. Where's the food, Callum? Where is the food? Let's have a quick meal. Let's just grab some juice. Hopefully he doesn't get angry at Raven grabbing juice. And do we have... We don't have any, like, potent... Like, I mean, invigorating elixirs, which kind of sucks. Because Raven's getting tired. I would have gotten her to go ride maybe Angel a little bit. That'd have been nice. Oh, well. So one of the things that I'm kind of wanting to do is with Lady Morgan. Where is she? Did she not attend? Okay, who did not attend? Morgan, Celine is somewhere over here. Celine's going to go rest at the bench. She's like, I don't want to be inside with all the crazies. No, no, no. I'm going to relax right out here. Well, that's fine. She's the one who's in a relationship with Callum. And they haven't been spending a lot of time together, though. I think ever since her experience with Lord Zane and whatnot, she's been a bit more careful about sneaking away at night, so she hasn't spent too much time at Verdington stables. So we've got that. Raven's been the one spending more time here with Callum and whatnot, just because of the horses. So, okay, we've got that going on. Morida. Yeah, so Morida hasn't been on the princess's good side entirely. I don't think they dislike each other or anything. They don't, but the princess doesn't approve of her. At all. Doesn't approve. Doesn't approve. Now, one thing that I've noticed with Morida is that she's no longer friends with her mother, which is so sad. And I don't know why that is, but she and her mother have become disconnected as she's gotten older. I mean, to be fair, when she was a toddler, Morita was very kind of hands-off until the last minute. So she did teach Morita all of her skills, but she had trouble being a bit of a mother when, like, I think because she was absent-minded, she is self-focused. She just had trouble understanding that there is a child that needs her attention. So they've grown apart, and I noticed that because I kept trying to get them to, like, sleep on the same bed, which works for the other Sims, but for them, if one of them's on the bed, the other one refuses to get on, and I was like, why is that? I checked their relationship panel, and sure enough, they're not even close to each other anymore, which was kind of upsetting. But she does want to become friends with her mother, so hopefully we'll get that sorted. She also wants to return a few stolen things, and I think you guys are here for. But with Morrigan, she's been actually wanting to wish for love. And we don't have need for money. We still have 2 wishes. I kind of want to let her wish for love, especially because we have ended the breeding season. So if anything does happen with a sim, she can actually pursue a relationship, maybe, depending on who the sim is, right? If it's a female sim, then she'll be able to get married to her. But if it's a male sim, that's outlawed. So that will be slightly problematic. We'll have to see what ends up happening on that end. But are you guys even doing anything? Like, oh my goodness. Let's stop this right over here, because this is going to be a pain in the butt. Whereas, can we disband? Can we tell you to stop? Take a break. Take a break, thank you. Yeah, we don't want to be doing that anymore. Thank you. And no need to watch. Hopefully the Sims don't get back to doing whatever it is they're trying to do with that. Marjorie, she's going around using bits of her magic. Look, Sparrow's wanting to play a trick on her now. It's kind of interesting. Every time she's come, she's made a pretty decent impression on everyone. Yeah, and she's like the only sim that our princess is friends with apart from the queen. So I don't know if that's because Marjorie is just a really charming character, or if that's because of the magic that she's been practicing. Like, something about her is kind of luring all these fairies in. So I have no clue, guys. Now, something that one of you lovelies mentioned in a previous episode was that the Sims, I think, like the babies, they have like a 12 or 15% chance of inheriting their grandparents' genetics. So that's really, really cool. I didn't know that. Because it means that in the future, even though Lord Zane has died and we missed out on his purple skin, I know a whole bunch of us loved his purple skin. In the future, one of his grandchildren could actually inherit that purple skin. So that's kind of fun. I love that. Because it means that some genetics, they're not going to die out. We won't know for sure until like 2 generations later. Are you about to die? Is this fairy about to die? Who is this? This is Orion Lawless. Oh my goodness, a fairy just died at Callum's party. Okay. Was he he was the father of someone, wasn't he? Who was he the father of? Queenie, did you breed with him at one point? She's got so many children, I can't tell. It wasn't Draco. Was it Cain? No. Caspian's father is still alive, Mason Sackholm, because he actually turned into a fairy as an adult. So he's still, like, kicking. Who was... Not this one. I'm so confused. Teague McMillan was Malek. Snow was Anne Finnegan. Maybe one of the other ladies bred with him. Who bred with flippin' Orion Lawless is what I want to know. Because he's the father of someone. I just can't remember who. Not Hugh. Maybe... Was it Nuala? Oh, there we go. Odin's father. So Nuala bred with him. Ah, okay. Okay, that's interesting. Well, he kind of just died. Well, that's what happens. Now, I'm not sure if this is the case, but I think, guys, because I'm still on normal lifespan, I think for the fairy life state, the point, like, from when they're babies to when they're young adults, their time, like the age, will go up normally, so they will age normally as if a human would. But then their young adults and adult years are really stretched. And then when they become elders, then their life stage continues as normal. I think that's how it works. Not entirely sure, but that's what it feels like, because we have elders dying, but then if a sim is a young adult fairy or an adult fairy, they have like really, really long and stretched lives. So that's kind of interesting. Okay. Everyone's more or less miserable, so I'm going to just send everyone home at this point. Well, most of our sims are home. Let's see. Morida. Yeah, we only really have, I think, Sparrow and the Queen over here. So they are going to go home. Okay, yeah, even Marjorie's leaving, and if Marjorie's leaving, I'm sure everyone's kind of just done with the day, but I'm going to get these ladies to rest up, and then I'll be back in the next day when we have something a little bit more exciting happening. I think Snow has Academy, so she's not going to be able to... Where is she? She has Academy, so she's not going to be able to have the Bachelor's Ball, like, during the day. So I might think about having it during, like, afterwards, in the evening. Kind of like how we have been doing. Also, I think someone has been... Like, one of you wanted to know how long Sparrow and Nessie have. Sparrow has 13 days before she becomes an elder, and Nessie has 15 days. So we've got like a bit of time, but they're very close to aging up. And we're not going to get rid of them as elders. Elder fairies can still serve in the court as long as this generation is going on. The only time they leave is if they die or if the current queen, like, you know, gives the crown over to her daughter. Then they'll go live in the royal village with the old queen, but they won't get kicked out just because they're elders. They can still serve in their roles, so that's cool. Another thing that I think one of you are asking is when Celine is going to breed. There's like a few questions some of you had, so I'll try to address them before we leave. I think some of you are asking when Celine is going to breed, and she isn't going to breed just yet. She's not going to. None of the second generation Sims are going to be having their own babies until we have a new queen in the next season. So our breeding is done. Like, there'll be no more babies for this generation. We are done. When we have the new queen, then they'll start breeding to build up their court. So yeah, right now we're just focusing on raising the children that we have. That is our main goal, getting the skills up, all of those kind of things. Speaking of skills, Snow, you need to go ahead and drink a vial of potent enlightenment before you go to sleep so that we can try and somehow get his skills up as much as possible. So we're going to get her to drink that, send her to bed. Now, as a child, we got her to drink 2 bottles, and she got like 4 levels of photography, and as a teen we've done it once. She has social networking, which none of those really help us. We need other kind of skills, so hopefully we get something good that's going to help her once she turns into a young adult. And look at her sleepwear. Isn't that cute? It looks a little bit mad, kind of like her, but I love it. I love it. Fits her very nicely. Why does she keep getting stuff like photography? And what's this? I mean, hey, this would be cool. Now this proving, so this lifetime wish, Celine has this, but I wonder if we want this for the princess, because, I mean, social networking and photography would count. We would just have we would have to make a story kind of reason as to what that applies to. I don't know. I don't like those, but they would still count, but I just don't like those skills. So yeah, we would have to see. Celine has this, but it would be a really good one for the princess because I feel like it'd be fairly easy to complete if we just get her to focus on a few things. And she has just recently become a teen, so we'll have a whole heap of time. So I think we might choose that. So for every other sim, when they choose their lifetime wish, it is just a lifetime wish. Like it's just an aspiration. But when the princess chooses it, that is the proving. So they cannot challenge their mother for the title of queen, and they can't challenge their mother for the crown unless they have completed their lifetime wish. So, I don't know, guys. I mean, she wants to reach level 8 of photography, which is great, but I think I'll take it. I'm doing it, guys. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I like it because I feel like that's gonna be something we'll be able to complete quite easily, even with the help of potions, and I think that's fine. I mean, if the princess wants to use potions, then her mother's gonna let her, right? She's the princess. So we'll do that. That is gonna be her proving. So essentially, she'll have to complete this. And I guess now we're just waiting for her to complete this lifetime wish before she's able to challenge the queen. So that's kind of our focus. Yeah, we have that. There was something else in my mind. Something else in my mind, and it's kind of escaped me, so my bad. I was remembering stuff when I was talking about Celine, but now it's kind of just gone over my head. Hopefully I remember at some other point. But I'll see you guys when we have something a bit more interesting happening. It is Friday evening. The ladies have arrived at where we are going to host our bachelor's ball, and just before the minister, oh actually, Nessie's not even at the event, and she is supposed to be because she's supposed to host it. But the princess is already suffering from her first delusional episode. So let's see this notification we just got. Princess Snow Verdington has experienced a personality swap from being delusional. She no longer has the following traits. Lona loves the cold snob. She will now have the traits dramatic, inappropriate, and dislikes children. Oh my goodness. So I think possibly the queen is going to be freaking out at this point, right? Because something is wrong with the princess. But I don't think they're going to realize entirely what's happening until maybe the event is well underway, because that's when we'll probably start, like, they'll start noticing how she acts towards maybe children, if there are any. But I'm going to get the queen to host. Normally the minister does this, but the minister isn't attending because I wanted to focus on Azalea's, like, skills and stuff that she has to teach. So let me quickly dive back here, line up some of our, queue up some of the actions. We'll get her to potty train, and then we'll get her to teach to walk. And then we'll dive back to our sims here. And let's get the queen to throw... Oh geez. Wrong sim, my bad. We'll get the queen to throw an event. Throw potty act. Yeah, I think that'll work. Oh my goodness, we have some stuff going on. Okay. Exclusive access, yes please. A destination event. We'll do formal attire, and we want all of the lords to attend. Lord Kyle Delaney, he is a child, so the princess probably won't like her nephew. I think he is her nephew nearly as much. And then we'll invite Marjorie. I mean, it is the bachelor's ball, so maybe not. Maybe not. Sorry, Marjorie. I wanted to invite you, but not the right place. We can invite Lord Odin, though, because Odin is one of our lords. And then we'll do Prince Anakin, Prince Callum, Prince Caspian, Prince Draco, Prince Cain, and Prince Malik. We have so many princes, my goodness. Okay, so I think that's pretty much all we have. We have, I think, 6 princes and 2 lords that were born in this generation. So there we go, we'll get that going. Now, another thing that one of you lovelies kind of got me thinking about in the comments, and I hadn't kind of put numbers on it before. I think you're asking me about the next generation, and hopefully we have enough males to breed with our ladies in the next generation. I think so far we have, because we've bred with some of the males, we have 6 males that we can breed in the next generation, 6 sons that can be used in the next generation. but under Queen Ivy in this season, it took us like 14 pregnancies to get 5 girls. So we'll probably end up having to use some males from the world, but I'm not too worried about that because if we start having what you guys term pudding face, then I'll probably just dive in and like add in some males myself or change up the genetics to make them a bit more interesting. But I think we should be okay. At least for the present. We'll still have our random genetics and whatnot, but I might have to, like, after a few generations, I don't know, we might start losing the crazy skin tone, so I might have to go in and add some males that have those unique colors that get maintained. But okay, what is she gonna do? She's gonna have some of the dark chocolate. Of course she is. Of course she is. Now, Prince Draco better steer clear, and I think Draco is Lord Zane's son with the Queen. Yeah. Let's hope he stays clear of his sister, because she is not going to be too happy to have him kind of like in her face. Okay, she's gonna light the fire. And I really don't think there's anyone she can pair up with. She's related to pretty much everyone here. And then Lord Odin. Is she related to Odin? No. But Odin is already like paired up with Morida, so you can see they're really happy chatting with each other. Also, Princess Snow, shouldn't you be in your formal? You should be in your formal wear, honey. There we go. Should be in your formal wear, because this is a bit of a formal event. Right, okay. We'll kind of see if she wants to go and chat with anyone else. I doubt she will. She wants to bathe. Didn't we bathe you? I swear I bathed her before she came here. Maybe she threw like the potion in and that did some things. I have no clue. It could be the delusional episode she's having. She's having some issues, no doubt. She's definitely having some issues. Okay, well, you continue on whatever it is that you're doing. Look at how many Sims we have. She's just like, I just want to take a bath. Just let me take a bath. Prince Draco is really annoying her. He has his father's red wings as well, so that's kind of cool. But she's getting very annoyed. She's gonna go light more bonfires. She's like, yes, flames, more flames. If I could just throw the child in the flames, everything would be perfect, would it not? Totally, totally perfect. But okay, she's gonna be like super cranky and really cheesed off and just not wanting to do anything and then fussing about. She's normally like really irritated at there being too many people, but she's gonna be dramatic. I guess she's inappropriate, that's why she didn't put on her formal outfit. She's refusing to even dress up for the event. She's laughing at the ladies. She's probably going to be spreading stuff about Prince Draco, which the Queen's going to feel is a bit inappropriate. So, I don't know. The Queen refuses to acknowledge something's wrong with the daughter, but I think she's starting to feel that maybe the princess isn't feeling too well. So I think when this event ends, she's going to get our sorceress, Lady Morrigan, to take Princess Snow to our hospital, our clinic, to give her some sort of magical treatment in the world. So we'll do that. Another comment that I think I was trying to tell you guys about before, but I forgot when the princess went to sleep, is to do with Lady Morrigan and Morida. So one of you were asking in relation to Marjorie, if she's the first witch in Dragon Valley, then what about Lady Morrigan's family? Well guys, Lady Morrigan and her family, they were never witches. They aren't witches. They are actually fairy well, she's a fairy sorceress, which is a title and a rank that she has in court that is aligned with specific duties to do with alchemy and magic, and then as a result magical abilities. But she and her family, along with all the other fairies we've had, they were dormant fairies, meaning that they had human appearances outside, but for the purpose of our story, they had ancient fairy bloodlines, which was dormant up until the point Queen Ivy invited them into the court, and then because she's a royal, she has special magic, and then she used her royal magic to turn them into like full fairies. She brought out the fairy in their blood. So that's kind of what's going on with Morrigan. In the beginning, I know in the LP I turned her into a witch, but then I didn't know at that point that fairies can do alchemy. I thought you had to be witches to do alchemy, because I'm used to Sims 4. But then when you guys told me about that, I changed Morrigan into a full fairy, and she is not a witch at all. That is going to be completely taken out of our story. Her family's not witches either. They were all dormant fairies. But she is a fairy sorceress. So hopefully that clears things up. And Marjorie is not a sorceress of any kind. She is a witch. They're two different things in our world. A sorceress and a witch, two different things. Yeah. One's to do with being a fairy, one's to do with just being a witch. So hopefully that cleared some things for you guys, and it's not too confusing, but if you have questions, keep asking just like that, and I will hopefully be able to clarify as we continue to play. Also, this episode is probably going to be a little bit long, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I think we can have an episode that's slightly longer from time to time, especially when we have things to fit in. Like, we have Azalea's birthday coming up literally in the next day, and I feel like it's going to be a little bit stressful for me to have to put together a story and make it just before she ages up, so I'm just going to fit her birthday into this episode. So, okay. Where is Princess? Princess, she's stuck in the bathroom. Oh my goodness. You know, I popped this in here for convenience, but most of our Sims just spend the bachelor's ball trying to get to the tub and bathing in the tub or revolving around the tub, which is very strange. Is she finally going to be able to take... No. Kane's like, I'm not going to let you. I am busy doing stuff here. Okay, Snow's having a miserable time. But while she does that, Lady Morrigan has been wanting to, like I said, wish for love. So I think I'll get her to summon the genie while she's here at the ball. And we're going to see what kind of love gets summoned for her. It would be cool if it was one of the Sims we knew, but it might be a random Sim, and I guess that's fine as well. That's fine as well. Let's summon our genie and see. Oh, here she comes. Let's wish for love. So make another wish. We want to wish for love. And let's see who it is. Who is it? Oh, we can select a Sim? Oh, well, that's interesting. But, like, I didn't want to select a Sim. I wanted to, okay, here's what we can do. She wants to wish for love, and if she's giving us the choice, I'm going to choose someone from the court, of course. But I want to see who she has, like, the most attraction to. Like, is she attracted to Nessie, Nuala, Sparrow, or the Queen? I want to see. So I'm actually going to get her to check her attraction to everyone, and then whoever she has the highest attraction to, we'll choose that one for her to kind of use that wish on. So let's start with Lady Sparrow. Let's see. I'm just going to consider attractiveness of everyone. Who do you want to follow, or who do you want, to fall in love with? I mean, she's probably already in love with them. Maybe she wants them to fall in love with her. So, I guess Lady Morrigan has been harboring a secret love for one of the ladies in our court. So let's see who exactly she has been having a secret love for. Come on. Where's the consider attractiveness? Done it. Let's consider attractiveness. Come on, we have 4 ladies to get through. 4 ladies. Since the princess isn't doing anything but bathing, I think we can focus on some of the other Sims. We can focus on Lady Morrigan a little bit. Okay, now for Sparrow. Let's see, 1 out of 10. She does not find Sparrow attractive at all. So I guess she doesn't have a secret love for Sparrow. That is fine. And you know what? I kind of like this because Morrigan has been the youngest fairy in our court. Like the Generation 1 court. So it kind of makes sense to me that when she came in, there was someone that maybe she looked up to. And for a long time. And then eventually that developed into love and happy feelings. All of those kind of things. But she never kind of mentioned that to or said anything about it. She just kept it inside in a secret until now because the breeding season is over. So you can, you can pursue your love with someone. It's not going to hurt your relationship. So that makes sense. But okay. So Nessie's still at the castle. Okay, well, where's Nuala? Is Nuala at the castle? I think she is. I guess not everybody came with us. Okay, well, check Queen Ivy then. And then I guess we'll check the other two when we're back at the castle or something like that. Check Queen Ivy. Consider her attractiveness. So I guess Sparrow's a no-go. Sparrow's a no-go. Okay, come on. Let's see. Is the queen your secret love? So right now we're just trying to find out who his secret love is, and I think that's so fun. It took a bit of a twist I wasn't expecting, but I think that's pretty cool. Let's see. 1 out of 10? Okay, she does not find the queen attractive at all. So I guess it's either Nessie or it's Nuala. Around the beginning, though, I think she had like some attraction for Nuala, so I don't know, it might be one of them. Okay, well that's very, very intriguing. I guess our celebration is over. Callum's hanging out, but I think it's over. It is very, very late. Princess is still bathing. I think we need to get someone to take the princess. It should be the sorceress, really, to take the princess to the hospital. So we'll go do that. Go here with the princess. I guess she can go on her own, but I feel like it makes sense to... I guess the whole group can go there, but I don't want the whole group to go there. Can we disband? Can we disband? Where is she? Let's disband the group. And then can we go here? Is this the place? Yes. Can we go here with our sorceress? Yes, we can. Lady Morrigan is gonna usher the princess to get her magical treatment. Because I like imagining that Morrigan's the one who is carrying out the treatment, right? As the sorceress. Okay. So the party, I don't think the Bachelor's Ball was as much of a success as when Nessie throws it, because Nessie knows how to do it. She has the lifetime wish that makes it so that she is a super host or something like that. So that's fine. Can we send the others home? We'll send the others home. Yeah, Queen's going home. Excellent. I'll send these ladies home. Yep. And then as soon as Morrigan helps Princess Snow get her treatment, then we're going to... Oh my goodness, what's happening? Come on. Okay, as soon as we help her get the treatment she needs, then we can rush back. Apparently it's a, epic party, though, so I don't know. It was an epic ball. Oh, come on, woman. Morrigan, you left the princess. You flippin' left the princess. Ugh. Okay, well, the princess is gonna have to come here somehow. Just go here. I'm so sorry, princess. So sorry. But she definitely needs to get her treatment. And she is out, so late. She could get in trouble from all of this, but really, we need to deal with it. Yeah, I think as the party has ended, the queen's noticed something's off about her daughter, so she's gonna task the sorceress with helping her out. Helping to carry out the magical treatment. So let's go do that. Let's get admitted for instability. And sorceress, visit, go in. Can you not visit? I guess you can't. It's really late. Okay, she's too tired. Well, so is the princess. Yep. Okay, so the princess is getting cure for her delusions. Fine. Morrigan has admitted the princess. She's gonna go back home. And I guess we can say that a group of fairy sorceresses perhaps work here at the hospital, and they deal with any of the ailments that the Sims have. Oh goodness, is she getting in trouble? She's being rounded up. Oh! She's being rounded up. But she's delusional. She needs treatment. Okay, she's good. She's good. She's good. She's fine, guys. She managed to get just enough treatment that we didn't have any issues with her. And oh my goodness, this episode is going to be like super, super long. But I really want to get Azalea's birthday done. Ah, I really do. I really do. Because I've got something planned for the next episode. It's going to be fun. But I need the birthday done. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, she's back. Hopefully she doesn't get in trouble. She might, though. Just because of how late it is. Well, I am gonna get these ladies sorted, and then we'll dive back in for Azalea's birthday, and hopefully we can get that done super quick, and then we can see like how she looks after makeover. So, okay, guys. It is the morning of Azalea's birthday, and the fairies are pretty much just having their breakfast before we blow out the candles. I'm not gonna fuss around getting everyone to surround the cake. I'm just gonna get Nessie to kind of bring Azalea down and get the birthday going as soon as everyone's ready. But what I wanted to do, because I don't want to kind of leave you guys hanging on this, Lady Morrigan, we still need to discover who her secret love is. So I think we've already tried Sparrow and Queen Ivy. It is not either one of them. She is going to check the attractiveness of Lady Nessie, and then we'll do Nuala. Let's see, consider attractiveness, because we need to figure out who her secret love is so that we can get the genie to help her pursue them or get them to fall in love. So don't wash the dishes. That's the butler's job. Leave it. Come on, Morrigan, drop it. Okay, hopefully she puts that down, and we'll go try this. Also, we have been working very hard with Lady Nessie to train up Azalea, and thankfully she has managed to teach all 3 toddler skills, so fingers crossed this baby's gonna age up with a fine trait. But okay, let's have a look. Is Nessie a secret love? Oh, I'm so intrigued by this. I didn't know we were gonna go on a bit of a love hunt in this episode, but really liking it. And she does not find Nessie attractive at all either. Okay, well, Nuala's the only one left. Let's try Nuala then. Let's consider attractiveness of Nuala. Is she your secret love? I don't know. She might not be. Maybe, but I want her to end up with one of the ladies in the court. So, what did she get? She got a 1 as well. Okay, so all the ladies got a 1. But I did say I wanted someone from the court, so one of the 4 ladies. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to use to decide. So at first, I was going to say whoever she has the highest attraction score to, that is going to be her secret love. But since they're all tied, I'm just going to see who she has the highest relationship with, and we'll say that's her secret love. And I haven't checked her relationship panel either. So let's go ahead and see who she has the highest. I think friends is where we'd go by. She has no friends! Woman, how do you have no friends? And this doesn't even align like the proper way for us to know who a secret love is. Nessie's, not Nessie, Nuala's here first, but we all know Nuala. I mean, look at her relationship. It's like non-existent. She's got more with Nessie. So, okay, at this point, we've got Nessie, we've got the Queen, and Sparrow. She has the highest with the Queen. It's like by a little smidge, but she's got the highest with the Queen, guys. That means Morrigan's secret love is actually Queen Ivy. Okay. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. The Queen's the one with the most power. The Queen is the one who invited her in. She flippin' sold her mother out for the Queen, so obviously there's going to be a little bit of something there, right? Well, I'm fine with the Queen to be her secret love, so we're going to actually get the genie out. Let's get the genie out, and she's going to wish for love with Queen Ivy. And no doubt she's getting the genie to help her with this, because obviously it might not work out any other way, right? The only way you'd be able to even get something like that is if you used a genie to get the monarch. So you're going to wish for love. Going to select Queen Ivy. Let's see, where is she? Queen Ivy, where are you? Queen Ivy Verdington. So, here we go. She's gonna wish for love. And, oh my goodness, that looks terrifying. That looks terrifying. Oh, something's happening. Something's happening, alright? And your wish is granted. Oh, behold the power of magnetic romance magic. Okay, they're romantically in love. Romantically involved is what I was trying to say. Can we get her back in? Return the genie to the lamp. Let's return our genie to the lamp. Okay, she's gonna go back inside. And wow, we got some stuff done. She's now in love with the queen. Oh, well, more like she's declared her love for the queen. And the queen has feelings for her suddenly as well. Even though it is magically kind of induced. But I'm not going to force them into, like, anything more. Like, I'm not going to move the relationship ahead unless they have whims for it. But there you go. She's declared her love for the queen. Who knows what will happen with that. Now, we want Nessie to get Azalea down and blow out the candles. I don't think we want to wait any longer. So let's go do that before this episode becomes, like, 1 hour long. Jeez. I did not expect that we had this many things to do. But okay. Sparrow, she's absolutely exhausted. But let's just ignore the call. Nessie, grab little Azalea. And we'll check her out. Azalea had brown eyes, right? I think she got brown eyes from her father, Prince Caspian. She got her grandmother's blue hair, and then she got the skin tone from her grandmother and father as well. But her shade is kind of similar to the queen. Yeah, in terms of coloring, she is probably the closest to the queen. And then all of our other Sims, they have different like hair, color, and skin combos. So that's really cool. But okay, let's get, hopefully everyone kind of takes a break. Look at Snow, she's so frustrated. Okay, everyone's coming on in, slowly but surely, they're all trickling. And here we go! Azalea's aging up! Our final young one. Our final young one. We're not gonna have any more toddlers this generation. Makes me a little sad, but in all honesty, I'm just so excited for the new generation. I don't mind if they're aging up. I don't mind one bit. Okay. Come on. Come on. Oh. Where are you? Where are you, child? I can't see. I can't see. Okay. I can barely see her. I can see her a little bit. What trait is she gonna get? Hopefully she gets something that's not evil. Hopefully she gets a nice trait, a kind trait, a good trait that we can work with. We have enough fairies with issues in the castle as it is in the next generation. I don't think we want a massacre, even though that would also be fun. And okay, we get to choose a trait for her to develop. We're gonna randomize and see what she gets. She could get something good or bad in all honesty. So let's have a look. She's clumsy, loves the outdoors. Also, as a child, she's going to start being apprenticed to Sparrow, so she's going to spend more time learning, if possible, a lot of her philosophical skills, especially writing, those kind of things. So let's see. Oh, a party animal. Okay. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. You can so tell she's the minister's daughter, right? Because this trait would be so helpful for a minister, but I'm happy for her to be a philosopher. You know, she's the youngest child. She is a minister's daughter, even though she's being apprenticed to the philosopher. And also, she's the grandchild of the queen, so I think that would give her a little bit of confidence in interacting with people and, you know, being in the limelight a little bit. So hopefully that doesn't clash too much with Snow, because Snow's a loner and she's also a snob, and she might not like that. Who knows? We'll see, we'll see. I mean, she looks after Azalea just fine, though. Okay, let me take a look at you. I can't see you all that well, child. I can't see you all that well. Where's your face? Ugh. Okay, well that was a bit of a fail. Can you face this way, Azalea? Okay, here we go. Here we go. She looks like an elven child, doesn't she? She looks like such an elf. She's pretty! Oh my goodness. I don't know why I'm surprised. I shouldn't be. Most of the kids are pretty. But she's a pretty baby. Look at her. She looks like an elf, doesn't she? She looks like such an elf. Okay, well, I'm gonna go give her a makeover, guys, and then we'll be right back. Here is Azalea all made up. Look at how pretty she looks. Love this long hair on her. Looks so luscious. A little bit neater than what her aunt, the princess, had when she was young. But she is in her noble dress now, something all of our young girls of nobility wear. In her colors, of course. I think she looks just delightful. I'm not going to rant for too long because this episode has become very, very much over time. But let me know what you guys think about her. She's got such a beautiful face. Like, her features are looking much nicer now that she's a little bit older. Not that it didn't when she was younger, but you can just tell a lot more as she's getting older. But adoring her so, so much. And does she look like the party animal type, guys? How do you see her developing in the future? But okay, let me know, now that she is a child, which of our Generation 2 children you loved best, kind of how we did when she turned into a toddler. Even though I know it's hard to remember all of them, but sometimes if you have a character that made an impression on you, you'll go for them. But anyways, guys, with that said and done, I'm going to leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.